We now know how important the immune system is, from protecting us from viruses and bacteria, and ultimately protecting us from falling sick. With winter only a few months away, we chat to Adcock Ingram OTC Commercial Channel Manager Chris Brussel on how Immuenza can help support our immune system and protect us going into the winter season. Chris, welcome to the show. Welcome back.
It's a pleasure, Palesa. Always nice to chat to you.
Now, firstly, how important is it to have a strong protective immune system?
It really is important, Palesa, and the main function of the immune system is to offer overall protection to our body. So every day we're exposed to germs, bacteria, illnesses, diseases, and these things can invade the body and disrupt our life and cause us to be ill, sometimes even seriously ill. So it really is important. And the factors such as stress, unhealthy eating, and strenuous exercise also play a role in negatively impacting our immune system.
So then, Chris, what exactly is Immuenza and how does it assist in supporting the immune system?
Okay. Immuenza is indicated as an immune support product. So what it does, it actually activates the entire immune system. And that is help that we all can do with.
Absolutely, we all need that help essentially. But how can Immuenza then protect us going into winter, and why is it so important to start now?
Okay, hopefully most of us are enjoying good health as we speak. And to ensure that we want to continue with this good health, because of the factors I mentioned earlier, stress, diseases, illnesses, things we're exposed to on a daily basis, it really is important that to ensure ongoing good health, we take something that can help us maintain this. And that is what Immuenza can do.
Absolutely. But then with understanding different ingredients, what is beta-glucan and why is it such an important ingredient in building a strong immune system?
Beta-glucan 1.3 and 1.6 are naturally occurring substances. They're found in abundance in cell walls of antibacterial and antifungal cells. They're also found in seaweed, barley, and oats. They attach themselves to the immune cell walls, and therefore they offer protection. They activate the entire immune system. Incidence of upper respiratory tract symptoms may be reduced, so you won't feel as bad as often. And also, clinical trials have shown that they do give improved overall good health.
Wow, that seems like such good news for so many of us. But then Immuenza, is it for everyone, adults and children alike? And how can the whole family benefit from Immuenza?
Okay, Immuenza is actually indicated for adult use, but the whole family can benefit from this because it means that the parents, the adults, are able to work, maintain daily life, all the activities they have to do, all the tasks they have to run around after their children. They'll be fit and healthy and able to do that. So obviously the whole family will benefit from that.
Always such a pleasure touching base with you, Chris Brussel. You're just such a gem, not only helping us understand Immuenza, but more importantly, how we can make sure that we've got strong, healthy immune systems as we enter the winter season. Thank you again.
My pleasure, Palesa.
Well, with the immune system playing such a vital role, it's important that we start taking the right steps in maintaining a healthy and strong immune system to fight off those nasty viruses. Immuenza helps to support a healthy immune system, giving you the support you need all year round. Help support your immune system for your next big adventure with Immuenza. Now, Fifi, I mean, we've had you from the top of the show. It's been so interesting touching base with you.
Yeah.
But I've got something exciting coming up. Are you ready?
What is it?
Okay, I'm going to have a rap battle between you and Chef Dumi. In fact, where is Chef Dumi? Chef Dumi!
What's
What's
up the swag?
What's up? Are you ready for this rap challenge?
What's up? I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is.
Call me Lil Chew. No Chew me over here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we're gonna have an incredibly action-packed rap challenge against Fifi and Chef Dumi. But then, Chef Dumi, you're going to be doing Lezo Dumengazo afterwards. And then what will we be making?
We will be making a roast veg salad with baby spinach. It's a superfood salad that's coming up after this.
Oh.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, where the games have officially begun. Now you might be wondering, what is happening here on the show? Well, we've got our two contestants, Chef Dumi, obviously our resident chef, and our guest for today, Fifi Cooper. They're blindfolded, Mzansi, but in front of them, we have got a few items that I want them to incorporate in a rap freestyle battle. Now the ladies, I'm going to ask them to take off their blindfolds, then they'll have 30 seconds on the clock to think of something good, something that makes sense, and then deliver. Fifi, you are chosen first, so you will have to rap your freestyle first. So you ladies ready? Do you understand the rules?
Yep. We good.
In 3, 2, 1, take off your blindfold. Now in front of you, of course, you can see we've got a globe, we've got a flower, we've got a clock, we've got a rhino, a speaker at the back, a star, and a teddy bear. Your 30 seconds to think of something starts now. Now keep those juices flowing. There's the globe, a world, flower, rhino, a time. There's also a teddy bear. You've got 20 seconds left. Keep thinking. Let me get this blindfold from you so South Africa can see the star as well. 15 seconds. We're almost there. Obviously, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it seems like everyone has their best rap face on. Dumi is kitted out, essentially, as rapper. So we're looking forward to see what bars she's about to spit. But Fifi, are you ready?
Let's go.
Can we expect some mutwako in there?
Of course, baby. I got you.
Okay, you can move right here. Here's your performance space in 3, 2, 1. Take it away.
Yo, Ultra, Oba Butakana, they know me all over the world. Fifi Cooper, yeah, you know that, I'm your boss. Retire lima lomo, yeah, we dope. Like that, haratabili to me komora, horaba chaila. Cause there's only one queen here, yaho chaila. Only Rhinos wanna try rhyme with me. Hakidi tabe, hakidi batle, hakidi khate, kadi khatakaka, takar. Oh, there's a little teddy bear. How about batla hoba buta, but a little teddy bear. But if Fifi Cooper is a little bit of me. Hamonati we do this thing. Hamonati bare Fifi Cooper no.
Hey,
Hamonati Fifi Cooper on the floor. Every time I talk about it, I talk hele makakari yakopili really chele khori rubuaka. Right now, we talk about the world, we talk about the flowers, we talk about good things. Everybody, we talk about the world,
we talk about the flowers, we talk about the good things. Get it? Okay. Do me before you step up. I see what you did there, Queen. She decided to go vernac almost from the top. I'm loving that strategy. I don't know if Dumi's going to follow the same strategy, but Mzansi, let me know what you think from Fifi Cooper's rap. I want a rating out of 10. What would you give her? 10 being the best, number 1 being the worst. Dumi, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna show her who the greatest is.
Oh my gosh. In 3, 2, 1, Dumi, start.
I fell in love with my teddy bear. He decided to show me around the world. He gave me a couple of roses every day, but I told him I don't got time for that. He wanted to take me on a rhino ride. I said, baby, you my little star, speaker eyes.
Yay! What? I mean, are you about to drop the mic?
Talk that right, right?
Lalela, when you were busy, Dumi was there thinking, Lalela Mzansi, it's not up to us though. We have our thoughts. I've got my winner, up my sleeve, but let me know who are you feeling in this rap battle, rap challenge. I mean, Dumi, you came off really cheesy at first with the grating joke. I mean, really?
Well, I mean, you better keep your eyes peeled. We all know who it is.
Oh my goodness. I can't with her. But Fifi, well done as well. Round of applause. Mzansi, use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. And let's see who is Afternoon Express's rap winner. Help support your immune system for your next big adventure with Immuenza.
Now, when it comes to making salads, we often have the same old boring salad around the table. But today, we're making a delicious roast veg and baby spinach superfood salad that is sure to be the star dish. And it comes packing loads of healthy ingredients to boost your immune system. Now, at this time, everyone is trying to find ways to make sure that you boost your immune system somehow, whether it's through food or drink, whether it's through exercise, just finding ways to try and build your immune system. So we've got the perfect salad for you today, South Africa. I've got an array of ingredients, starting with baby spinach. We've got, if you can see, it's basically like a rainbow salad, if we were to call it that, because we've literally got so many colors here. We've got the green from the baby spinach, the rocket. We've got baby marrow as well. We've got the red that comes from our cranberries, dried cranberries, some red pepper. We've also got some aubergine, eggplant, whichever name you know it as. And then we've also got some red onion, some petit pans, and some walnuts. So it's quite a superfood salad. So if you're looking for something light, that's not the typical salad that you always find, then this is that salad for you. And to start it off, I'm not too sure if you can see these beautiful baby marrow that we have here. So what I did is that we grilled it up, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, because when making salads, it kind of gets boring when you have to make the same steps when making your salad, always boiling or steaming. It doesn't have to be boring, South Africa. This is where you add the flavor into your salad. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to grill the baby marrow. What the smoking of it does, or rather the grilling of it does, it adds a bit of smokiness to it, and basically that charring, that smokiness adds a different kind of flavor actually to the salad, making it even more enjoyable. So all you do is, I've used a peeler. If you don't have a peeler and you perhaps have a mandolin, that's also just fine. I just think that a peeler is much safer than a mandolin. So in there, I'm going to go with a little bit of some olive oil. The reason I use olive oil, it's one, a very good oil to use because of its health benefits, but also because it has a high smoking point. That actually helps to make sure that it grills quicker on the pan that we're going to be using. So if you don't want to, you can use any other oil, but I prefer olive oil because it adds that additional flavor that you need as well. And then all we do is we just start layering our baby marrow onto the grill pan here. And like I mentioned here, I've added olive oil to this and a bit of salt and pepper. If you wanted to, you could also add different spices, but you honestly won't need to, because the flavors of each individual ingredient here will actually pop as you cook them. So you don't need to do too much to it, because we're calling this a superfood salad because we want to focus on the flavors of the actual ingredients that we're using. So now that our baby marrow is grilling over there, I'm going to get started with our dressing. And it's also a very simple recipe. Basically 2 ingredients if you're not including the salt and pepper. So I've got some red wine vinegar over here. If you prefer, you can also use balsamic vinegar. I just wanted to change it up because we're always using balsamic vinegar as a dressing, so why not change it up a bit? And when it comes to my dressings, I also like to make sure that I add salt and pepper to season my dressing, because it also is an element or an ingredient in your salad as well. So it also would be nice for it to be seasoned. And into this, I also like to make sure that when I make my salad, I put it more on a 3-to-1 ratio in terms of my olive oil, or my oil be the 3 and the liquid, whether it be lemon juice or vinegar, be the 1. The reason for that is I'd like the dressing to actually stick onto whatever recipe or ingredient that I'm using. So in here, it basically makes sure that it doesn't just run off of the salad. And you just shake it up, put whatever ingredients you've chosen to put into the dressing, shake it up, and that's basically it. As you can see, it goes very nicely together. We don't want it to emulsify because we don't want it to be a thick dressing. We just want it to be nicely flavored. So our baby marrow is already nicely charred. Just take it off of the pan, because all you want is these grill marks. You don't want too much, you don't want to burn it, you just want to get those beautiful marks on there. And the best thing about it is that it's quick and you still want the crunch in it, so you don't want to overcook this baby marrow. And I'm going to just get started with the last or second last part of this dressing, with the salad rather, which is the red pepper. So I've roasted our red pepper. I'm sure you know, we've said this to you, South Africa. The simplest way to roast your red pepper, basically put some oil over it, put it in the oven, and then it gets roasted. Or if you'd like to, if you do have a gas stove, you can actually just put it directly onto the heat. The skin on the outside will char and add an additional layer of flavor, and then the red pepper itself will actually get nicely roasted and charred and delicious. So now that it's roasted, I removed the skin on the outside, and all I'm doing now is I'm basically just slicing it up and basically adding it to our salad now. So as you can see, I mentioned earlier, we've got all this veg in the salad. If you don't want to just make it vegetarian, you can actually add some protein in the form of, you can add eggs if you'd like to, you can add chicken. It's completely up to you. I'm going to start assembling this recipe. It starts with, like I mentioned, our baby spinach, which is very high in antioxidants. A lot of these ingredients here are high in vitamins and minerals, so at least you know that you're getting a lot of minerals and vitamins in here. It's a nutritious but very, very healthy salad as well. Very light, very simple. You don't have to worry about going too much into, adding unnecessary things. All you want is to flavor up your salad by making sure you cook each individual ingredient, and then all of that together makes an amazing salad. So we've put our greens here, which is our baby spinach, like I mentioned. The rocket adds that herbiness to it. I'm putting in my slivers of baby marrow that I've just nicely charred. You can see this is the green part of the salad. I'm about to go in with the rest of the colors that look amazing. We've got the yellow from the petty pans, and what I've just done with them is just nicely charred them on the outside. Another thing about that is people don't like petty pans because once it's cooked, it gets very soggy and soft. I'm one of those people, but you don't have to worry about it if you're doing it on the pan. We've got our cranberries over there. We've got some walnuts that I'm just going to crush onto there. We've got our dressing that we put on top as well. And you just basically put it on top. You just dress it over the salad. You don't want to put too much. You just want enough. And then just dress it on top with our Parmesan shavings that we've put over there. In South Africa, I don't know if you wouldn't want to have this, but I'm already, my mouth is already watering. I want to have this salad. But if you want all the recipe details, do go to afternoonexpress.co.za, because it is important that we take the right steps to maintain a healthy and strong immune system. Immuenza helps to support a healthy immune system and assist in keeping you healthy and protected. So make sure to tune in on Monday when we announce the lucky winner of this week's Immuenza competition.
What a way to end off a week with a delicious salad. And speaking about food Fridays, Fifi, what is your favorite food? What do you like to whip up?
I'm very simple. Pap and meat. Whether it's chicken, beef, pork, I don't care. As long as it's spicy, because I love hot food, then trust me, you got me.
Well, me and you are best friends indeed, because Utomi has specially created a delicious recipe just for you of a pap and beef stew cottage pie from Clover. And then coming up, we also touch base with AfriDerm and our interns here at Afternoon Express.
Express yourself. Care for your special skin and tell yourself, you're beautiful. Love the shade of your skin. An all-in-one solution for beautiful skin.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, Fifi, we're back with you, of course. And at the beginning of the show, we touched base at the fact that you are a mentor, you are an influencer, and a great influence to so many others. And that just speaks so true to what we do here at Afternoon Express.
Exactly. Like, about making sure that people get experience, and it's a good thing. I'm very happy that Afternoon Express is doing that. I think a lot of people are really gonna grasp this opportunity, because opportunities like this don't happen every day.
Well, let me show South Africa exactly what we're talking about. I mean, Mzansi, internship programs provide you with great work experience that looks great on your CV and helps pave the way to a permanent job. Now, I recently caught up with our interns here at Cordova as they worked on a product shoot for Afriderm's premium care for skincare range. Take a look. An internship is short-term work experience offered by a company to students in order to give them valuable work exposure in a particular field or industry. We at Afternoon Express are so proud to have hosted our interns for the past year, and today we'll be showcasing them hard at work on one of my favorite brands, Afriderm.
It's really been amazing here at Afternoon Express. I've learned so much, and actually studying something and learning what the industry is about, and that is exactly what Afternoon Express has given me and shown me. My favorite thing about being at Afternoon Express has been meeting the guests and taking pictures of them, and actually being behind the scenes of social management, because that's actually something that I'm really interested in.
Firstly, the Afriderm body butter smells absolutely amazing, and the texture is smooth and rich but not greasy at all. I mean, this does everything that it promises to. Pampering, moisture, perfection. I never have to worry about dry skin ever again. Each intern has been given the opportunity to choose their favorite product within the Afriderm Premium Care range. The brief is to shoot the selected product within a manner in which portrays it at its best or demonstrates how it's used.
This internship has really offered me a more understanding of the television production and the TV industry, because it's not only allowing me to get my qualification of the diploma after 18 months, it's also giving me more experience and more depth into how actually a production company works and what goes on behind the scenes.
When you take a photograph of a product, you have to make sure that you know that the product you're focusing on, you need to understand the product and know where the product is coming from. My favorite product that I've chosen, it's the scrub. Basically, the scrub is for evening your skin tones. It uses sea salt to remove dead skin cells and uses natural oils to moisturize your dry skins. I'm gonna place this in front to make sure that it's the hero product, and check my lighting. Maybe take a photo. Wow, perfect.
When taking a photo, I have to make sure that the lighting is casting each and every product perfectly, but keeping in mind your hero shot has to be the one that is actually in front, so that it does not have any shadows cast on other products.
So I came to find out that I really love content creation. Although I started off as a photographer and a graphic designer, it's something that I'm very grateful for, because if I didn't have this opportunity, I wouldn't have known that I'm actually interested in content production. The most exciting thing is when you finally see your segment on the TV and you're just like, I did that. My favorite Afriderm product has to be the eye cream. The reason why I love the eye cream is because I have eczema and it does not trigger my eczema, and the aloe vera is very smooth, gentle around my skin.
So this internship has just given me a lot of opportunity, especially with the talents that I have, because I'm a photographer, a graphic designer, and a video editor. So I'm able to go into each talent and be able to express myself. That's basically why I love this internship. My favorite Afroderm product is the serum, mainly because it has the antioxidant which protects the skin, and also the really very, very important thing, especially in photography, is that I need to capture a perfect image. So in order for me to capture that perfect image, the model needs to have a smooth skin and not a dry one, of course. So this product really helps with the skin to be smoother and calmer, and basically it makes the picture perfect.
So thanks to this experience I've had at Afternoon Express, as a photographer, I hope to venture into more opportunities like this internship in the future. And over the next few years, I'd really like to develop and also gain more skills as a photographer and also a graphic designer. My favorite Afroderm product has to be the day cream, not only because it has SPF 15, but it also consists of herbal oils as well as shea butter, and it really helps for blemished skin and darker skin tones. It's also paraben free, so that's really good for skin.
What an incredible year it's been working with our fabulous interns. And much like a good photographer, we have to make our dark skin the focal point in order to stand out from the crowd. And we can do exactly that with Afroderm Premium Skincare, specially formulated for dark skin. Skincare is obviously of the utmost importance. Of course, you have to put your best foot forward when you're showing up for any job, even internships.
True. You gotta look at your best. You gotta, because also it's important for, it boosts your confidence. When you feel good, when you perform better, you perform so much better. So you gotta look pretty, you gotta be comfortable in whatever, your skin, your clothes, whatever. So
we ask good thing 10 million. I say, when you look good, you do good.
100% agree.
So we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover, timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
It's actually so fun to have you in the kitchen, Fifi, because when it comes to classic dishes, pap and beef stew is probably ranked the top 5 in Mzansi. But to add a little tangy twist, we are combining the two into a delectable classic pap and beef stew cottage pie. Now, I know a cottage pie is normally just one dish with fillings and toppings. So we decided, why not just up pap and beef stew? People buy Asia, but you get tired of eating it the same way, right?
I know. I'm excited to actually taste this because I've never had the pies.
But I want to put you on blast. You just said you don't know how to make pap.
No, let me tell you actually a crazy story. When I was like 9 years old, my mom tried to teach me how to make pap, and then it burnt me, and ever since she was like, don't ever cook pap again. So I don't know, every time I want pap, my sister knows.
Poor sister. I'm sure she's good. After this, you shouldn't have to.
My sister, I got you from today.
Sorted. So to start off with your pap, you've got some rapidly boiling water. I've just turned it down now because, as we all know, whenever you make pap, it bubbles up and you don't want to get injured. So to avoid that, the water's been boiling very rapidly, very hot. But all we do now is I'm going to turn it down for you so you can at least put the stuff in there, the maize meal.
Okay,
but I'm going to ask you to just start with adding salt, because I get about, you said you put salt in your pap, yes?
Yes.
You do. Perfect. So into the water, just a little bit, not all of it. Just perfect. And then you just go in with the rest of the pufuke maize meal, by the way, and you just whisk it up with the wooden spoon. So do your thing. I'll be watching from afar just to make sure you don't hurt yourself.
Pray for me.
And you just go in with all of it while you're, again, all of it, all at once, kaufela, and then fold it in quickly. And then once it's all covered in liquid, all covered in that hot water.
It's about to it's about to go down.
Elbow grease, Mama Kel. Yes, while you're doing that, I'm going to get started with the filling for our pap. and beef stew cottage pie. I've got some onions here that I've sauteed nicely. And to go into there, some carrots go in there. The one thing I love about beef stew, Fifi, is that you can add whatever flavors you like.
That you like, true.
What flavors would you actually put into a stew? What would you put?
Like I said, I love hot food, so it's got to be something spicy, it's got to be something hot. But I use chicken spice most of the time for everything that I do, whether it's beef, whether it's what. But I was chicken almost spice. I feel like it gives it a certain taste, so I like that.
Well, I think I was almost on the right track. You are good, Mama. You can actually cover it up with that pot, the pot lid that you've got over there. And then let it cook up. Now you can actually turn it down to medium to low heat because now you just want it to cook up and be nice and soft.
Yeah.
While that's cooking, I'm going to get ready with the filling. So I've got some carrots, some onion, and then get some barbecue spice. Instead of chicken spice, I went barbecue because we're using beef.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go in with some tomato that I'm going to chop and put into our stew as well. Some people like to chop it up finely. Nah, I like to leave it nice and chunky because you still want to be able to taste that tomato.
Yes, definitely,
Yeah, so I'm going to actually just leave it nice and chunky. And then people like to add their potatoes at the end. I also suggest that you do the same. But the one thing I get at Tangari is that they actually help with thickening your stew as well.
True.
So if at any point you've made a stew and you found that it's too runny, those potatoes actually help with thickening it up and bringing it together.
Yeah, true.
Clearly, you know, experience with stews.
No. I can cook everything, just not bab.
Just not bab.
Yeah. Give me that. I can show you real things. Yeah.
Such a simple recipe, and all that's in there is all those ingredients. Some tomato paste, and after that, I'm adding a bit of our Clover Classic Mayo. Okay, somebody said the number 3. It comes in 3 different types of tanginess. We've got the number 2, which is medium. We've got the number 3, which is very, very tangy. So if you like yours stronger, I think it would balance off with the spice, like you said. If it's nice and spicy, the tanginess from the mayo will actually help balance it and tone it down a bit. All right, and then we're gonna go in now with our beef into our stew. And like I said, with the potatoes, we like to go in at the end again.
Yes.
We'll put that at the end. But you know what? Because of the luxury of us working on TV, I've got some that is already made there. So don't worry about the water. It's okay for the water to go in because it also creates that liquid. It creates that liquid that the meat needs to cook up because you don't want it to be too dry. And then that is it, South Africa. Leave the potatoes on top because they're going to steam from all the liquid that goes into there.
Wow.
That's already made.
Guys, try this.
Inkamonate, right? Yo. It's ready to be indulged in. And I told you that I would whisk you away with my great talent in the kitchen because I knew you had an upper hand there in the rap battle.
No, I'll invite you for dinner at my house. I'll shock you.
All right, South Africa, you heard it. We'll be rapping and cooking away together and challenging each other in different ways. So basically, once that's done, Mama, once your pap is cooked, you don't want it to be too hard. You want it to be nice and soft so you can basically pile it onto your pap. So this is what you do here. I'm just going to hoe it on. And the one thing I love about cottage pie, because it's the kind of dish that it is, you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, it's not filling the whole place. It's okay because all you do is you use, while it's still soft, you use a fork to just spread it out. You want some of the meat to actually still show on there because you want it to bubble up and create that beautiful crust from it cooking. And then the inside is nice and soft and delicious, and then the flavors just melt together. You're going to bake this now at a very high temperature, depending on your oven, anywhere from 200 to 220 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so it gets that nice crisp skoko on top.
Yes.
And that's basically it. You've enjoyed, you've made your dish. And if you want the recipe details, South Africa, go to afternoonexpress.co.za. But in case you missed it, here are the steps. Here's a quick recap.
Ake nami ngithi zoom in when it comes to that recap because manje papa usuyalazi.
Yo, let me tell you right now, South Africa, I'm the one.
Usisiwe
Bona, I'm ready.
So no burning yourself?
No. I've overcome the fear now, you know? So I feel like I've won. Thank you, Afternoon Express.
Winner. But we're going to keep that winning spirit going because we've got an exclusive performance from Fifi Cooper coming up.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
Express yourself.
We are still in the month of love, Mzansi. Even though we are saying goodbye, we are saying hello to this brand new track. Take it away.
Hey. Motua be. Kareke motua be. Kareke motua. Kareke motua. Motua be. Motua. Motua be. Motua. Hey. He's not bad to me, and I know he's good for me. And no back hey, Che ratta bantu barre shabile Che ratta bantu barre le ratto le fedile But then I know they know the khodile Isi tele bana sit ba khodile Makhuna umu khabe I would rather choose you all over and over again My baby's tender son You know I would choose you all over and over again But the bua baka se khofetse Le kheba rata nna ka se khotlogele But ile ka matlhale mare no ba feletse Ka khale di fitile ke ba boleletse But the bua baka se khofetse Le kheba rata nna ka se khotlogele But ile ka matlhale mare no ba feletse Ka khale di fitile ke ba boleletse He's not bad to me, and I know he's good for me. Santa Bata Pila, Bata Santi Pila, Lausa it's a hotepa, whatever. Lausa Botni no Kewa Bona. I'm your one and only. My Wabona, Kebata Fella when I own me. I rebuisane, for a minute. I redule Mofata Redule a minute. Over rebuisane, Rehodisane, Rebotane. How we rock for a minute. Rebaleta my body. Retohele, my body. Rehodi said it to Holani. Cause I know you, I wanna grow up with ya. I really baleta my body. Retohele my body. Rehodi said it to Holani. Cause you know I wanna grow up with ya. We are the land, we are the land, we are the land. He's not bad to me, and I know he's good for me. Santa Bata Pila, Bata Santi Pila. Check. I love how you roll over to me, got 3 a.m. I know his forehead kisses didn't handle me. That's how we play kids, let's get. Like now we got 2 kids and such a play. Nobody ever made me feel like this before. Nobody could ever do it like me, and that's for sure. Yeah. La bakaring wagiti we to talk. Baring pasate bato bona. Do what I gotta do and I do it, I can all away. Choose what I wanna choose and get do like it to bella way. Dula won't do by my good look it do like it bata way. Look how they take it, dula fella kina hana way. Do what I gotta do and I do it, I can all away. Choose what I wanna choose and get do like it to bella way. Dula won't do by my good look it do like it bata way. Look how they take it, dula fella kina hana way, baby.
Talking about ending off the month of February with love. Whilst we dive in and eat all the food, is that what we can expect from Chapters?
Definitely, it's one of the songs on Chapters. It's the second single from the album that I'm dropping. And yeah, the album, I've got upcoming, producers, upcoming rappers. I want females always on my project, so there's also a female on the album. So I've got Election, I've got AB Crazy. Listen, it's absolutely crazy.
Thank you for making our day, Fifi Cooper. Let's cry all together as we say goodbye. Mzansi, we've had such an incredibly inspiring week with you the entire week. Very much looking forward to next week though, but from us here on Afternoon Express, City, good night, stay safe and happy eating. Goodbye.
Every love story is beautiful. Celebrate the month of love with your family favorites. Made with Love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.